I consider the Trump administration a danger to the world, but I regard it as a purely temporary phenomenon that will disappear in 2020 or even sooner. I give President Trump credit for motivating his core supporters brilliantly, but for every core supporter, he has created a greater number of core opponents who are equally strongly motivated. That's why I expect a Democratic landslide in 2018. Thank you all for listening to me. It has become something of an annual Davos tradition for me to give an overview of the current state of the world. I was planning half an hour for my remarks and another half hour for questions, but my speech has turned out to be closer to an hour. I attribute it to the severity of the problems confronting us today. After I've finished, I'll open it up for your questions, so please be prepared. I find the current moment in history rather painful. Open societies are in crisis, and various forms of dictatorships and mafia states, exemplified by Putin's Russia, are on the rise. In the United States, President Trump would like to establish a mafia state, but can't, because the Constitution, the institutions, and a vibrant civil society won't allow it. Whether we like it or not, my foundations, most of our grantees, and myself personally are fighting an uphill battle, protecting the democratic achievements of the past. My foundations used to focus on the so-called developing world, but now that the open society is also endangered in the United States and Europe, we are spending more than half our budget closer to home, because what is happening here is having a negative impact on the whole world. By protecting the democratic achievements of the past is not enough. We must also safeguard the values of open society so that they will be better able to withstand future onslaughts. Open society will always have its enemies, and each generation has to reaffirm its commitment to open society for it to survive. The best defense is a principled counterattack. The enemies of open society feel victorious, and this induces them to push their repressive efforts too far. And this generates a resentment and offers opportunities to push back. That's what's happening in places like